Hey everyone, this is Chris. This is my fifth vlog for my Saturn return vlog series. And in this video, I'm just going to update you guys. I don't really have much to talk about. Been kind of stuck in a rut. I don't want to do music. I don't want to do tarot. I don't want to do astrology. I don't want to do anything. And I probably need to be focusing on a career for myself. So, one step at a time. Yeah, so I just really don't know what to do with my life. I have some questions from other astrologers, my buddies, my astro buddies, and we'll get to those later. So, first things first, Saturn is transiting my 11th, smack dead in the middle, right on the cusp of Sag and Scorpio, since Saturn's going back into Scorpio. You know, this really makes me just feel like I don't really have any friends right now. And I don't want sympathy or anything, but it's pretty much how I feel about it. Like, I'm just not getting the support. I'm not getting the push, and I know I just have to push myself. And my dumbass will probably wait to the last minute, but I hope I'm smart enough to get with it. And Mercury is in retrograde in Gemini, transiting my 5th house and also conjunct my natal Jupiter. Pluto is in retrograde in Capricorn, my rising, destroying the perception that I have of myself. And then Saturn's gonna transit it like after my return, so that's gonna be awesome. Alright, well, let's get to some questions. My first one is from Sarah Miller. She wants to know, can you see a glimpse of what your life is going to be like after your Saturn return, or is it just a chaotic jumble of scenarios? It's really foggy right now with Saturn in the 11th, or I know it's going to get foggy. Some people that have been in my life, you know, are just not there anymore as much, and it's just like 1 minute we're all friends and the next minute it's like, okay, bye. I'm trying not to take it too hard. I know people have their own lives and I'm not really doing anything, so I've kind of been making a fool of myself while Mercury has been in retrograde. So no, it's just a chaotic jumble of scenarios. Like, that's all I see, because when it gets into my 12th house, starts transiting my 12th house, then I know it will be a chaotic jumble of scenarios. And I'm really dreading them, but maybe it'll be okay. Maybe it'll be hard, maybe it'll be a piece of cake, probably won't. But hey, I'm still going with my theory that if you're born with retrograde Saturn, then it reverses the curse. My next question comes from Melissa Sharp, and she wants to know, what is the difference between a Saturn return and just a bad year? And do you have any positive advice for the people experiencing their return to make it a little bit easier on them? Okay, the important thing to know about, we'll start with the first question, is that the difference between a Saturn return and a bad year is a bad year can be just a bad year. You know, you could have some fucked up transits. Saturn could be squaring your natal Saturn. So, you know, you're always going to have bad years, but your Saturn returns, man, that's your milestone. That's your wake up call. That's, you know, you got work to do. I have work to do. I mean, everything in your life is being questioned. Like, you feel this negative feeling of like hopelessness that can really depress people that aren't being strong enough in the process. You know, they're not doing what their heart's telling them to do, because that's another important thing. You have to follow your heart, as cheesy and stupid as that sounds and worn out as it sounds. You gotta follow your first instinct in your heart. But right now, I really wouldn't count on it because Mercury's in retrograde, so you could get this confused, I would just chill. That's what I'm doing. I'm chilling. And took up a lot of nerve to do this video right now, but I feel good. I feel sane. I don't feel crazy right now. So, yeah. Oh, back to your question. You have to go into the dark caves in the depths of your soul and fight the monsters you've always been afraid to approach and say, hey, this is who I am. Quit fucking with me. You're not gonna stop me. And Saturn rewards those who take action. It's just like Satan himself. He wants you to know that all that you see is all that you have. And that's bullshit. Prove him wrong. That's your lesson. You gotta prove him wrong. You gotta show him no. It's definitely not easy. But if you, 1, be discerning. 2, follow your heart. 3, take action. And 4, go deeper. Those all may sound cliche, but go by those 4 steps. So, Alyssa, I hope that made sense. Thank you for your question. My next question is from Daryl. He wants to know, what changes would I like to see in my Saturn return? I want to figure out a lot of things, you know? I'm not gonna lie, I'm sad. I don't really feel like anything's going on with me right now. I don't feel important. I don't feel taken care of, but in another sense, I know I'm not supposed to be right now, and everything's on my plate. Any of you that have been through a Saturn return, you know what I'm talking about. It's just sucks the life out of you, and you gotta like pull that life back, you know? Yeah, I mean, I just want to be happy. I want to be happy with my decisions. I don't want to make the wrong decision. I want to be a warrior, but in my mind, there's so many things I have not been working on throughout my life that are all of a sudden coming back to me, and it's making me think, damn it, why didn't I work on this shit? But people are stupid. I'm stupid. I'm not stupid, but, you know, I'm a procrastinator and wait to the last minute type of bitch. Alright, Walter Rice wants to know, now that Saturn is almost about to move back into Scorpio, do you feel like issues with others are coming to the surface that you've had with in the past? In a way, yes. I've contacted people while Saturn's been in Sag trying to mend things, and at other times I would try to mend things and I would look like a complete fool. And, you know, I can't meet everybody. I'm not passing that middle line. Like, you're gonna have to meet me in the middle. I'm sorry. Like, the ball is in your court at this point. I'm not gonna make myself look desperate. You know, I love everybody, and at the same time, y'all get on my fucking nerves. But the point is I love all of you in your own unique way. You all have your very own unique spirit that, if you're in my life at any extent, then, you know, you mean something to me. So I'm just trying to figure out what I mean to myself. So I hope that answered your question, Walter. I'm gonna wrap this up. Stay tuned for my next vlog. So I'll see you guys later.